is up, everyone? Welcome to episode 10 of That Talking Jawn. My name's Jimmy Mintel, and I'm sitting next to my co-host / vampire, Sean Curran. How you doing today, buddy?
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? You doing good?
Yeah, well, everybody's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, we are really excited. We have the young and fucking badass man from Jersey, Age of Ur.
Welcome.
How you guys doing? We have Devin, we have Jake, and we have Lucas. How you guys doing today?
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you guys too. How you guys doing?
Good.
So, tell us a little bit about you. Let's start off big here. You guys have been playing in this band since you were 11. Is that what your dad told me?
I started off when I was about 12. I believe Luke, were you 9?
Wow.
I was probably 9.
Yeah, he was 9, and his hair was a lot shorter, and
Yeah.
so was mine actually. I had like a buzz cut, and Dev, you came in like 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
I came in about 3 years ago. I was probably 12 when I started playing bass.
Yeah.
Wow.
We forced him to play bass.
They forced you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
No
you-
wonder he always looks so enthused.
Yeah.
So you guys just jammed out in the garage. You
Great,
guys are really
great
good, man.
show.
Thank
really
you.
good.
Thank
It's
you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
It's awesome. Again, we're pissing off my neighbors on the block. We always have fun doing
They'll
that.
be alright.
Now, this time we had a bunch of people out in their balconies watching. You know,
Oh, really?
listening. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
cool.
were
It was pretty
listening.
cool.
It was pretty cool, yeah.
That's cool.
But so you guys, Age of Ur in general started when?
2017.
2017.
Yeah, late winter of 2017. I was just kind of like, I mean, we should start a band.
I guess
know?
that's how it starts.
Right, yeah.
And Luke was like, all right, cool. Now we need to find. We originally we had 2 other people. Things didn't work out.
Yeah.
You know.
It happens.
Yeah. I mean, just we have no animosity towards them, but just stuff doesn't work out. And then we found Dev, and it's been great ever since.
Great,
What's
man.
up, man? There you
Yeah,
go.
that's awesome. And have you guys been playing in clubs and things like that this whole time, or when did that start?
We've been playing. Our first show was we went to an Iron Maiden concert, and we set up in the parking lot. And
Oh, get out of here!
Yeah.
That's great.
For
we
those-
had
for
we had 100 people probably gathered around our little area.
Oh my God.
And then after that, we started doing Battle of the Bands and different open mics, just trying to get our name out there. So yeah, we've been playing in clubs pretty much since the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Other than
Nice.
the point where we were trying to practice up to actually be good enough to go out to play. But after that, we were just in clubs the whole
Yeah,
time.
Great, man.
Practice
Did you
makes
got-
perfect.
Yeah, did you guys ever win a Battle of the Bands?
Yeah, our
Yeah,
first one.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
Nice.
yeah. We're all well, it was me and Luke, and then our other 2 members. Luke was 9, I was 12. We beat out all the adults and
That's
won.
great,
That's when you
man.
know
Yeah.
you made it. You beat a whole bunch of adults who've been doing this for 20 plus
Yeah.
years.
They
And
won.
then
us-
these kids come out of nowhere for the first time and they blow the fucking
Yeah.
roof off the
There was
place.
a guy in a yellow
Oh my
hazmat suit,
God.
and halfway through his set, he took it off and he was playing in his underwear.
Yeah.
And then halfway through the song, he
Sounds like
just
Tool.
halfway through the song, he just stopped and then walked off stage. It was
Yeah.
Age
Wow.
of War. Let's hear it for Age of War.
What a character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really weird time.
That's a
You're
cool
number one
experience, though.
fan.
Yeah.
And winning
Yeah.
a Battle of the Bands, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
So what I wanted to get into it with you, Jake, first about because it's just so impressive. I want to talk to you about this guitar you made yourself.
Dude,
Oh, yeah,
let's get this in the shot, man.
Okay,
please.
so can you see it? Is that in the
Beautiful.
shot?
I think
Yeah, we can
so.
see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Um,
So explain this to us. Yeah,
So yeah, I built this. This is probably
it's beautiful, man.
the
Fucking
what is
beautiful.
this? This is the 3rd iteration of what I've been working on. The other 2 were complete and utter failures. Not complete and utter failures. The second one actually kind of worked.
The first 2 were learning experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. yeah.
But so this one's the first working prototype, I guess you could say. This is one I'm keeping it for myself, but I eventually want to
yeah.
start selling them. And
Yeah.
I'm
There
going to
you
school
go.
for business, and I'm going to open up a guitar company.
Hell yeah, man.
Probably make custom stuff, and then do really artistic pieces.
Nice.
But yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Working on a couple other guitars, some really abstract kind of things.
Okay.
And hopefully I can really put some cool stuff out there. But this took me about, I want to say, about a year of trial and error. just on this guitar itself to actually fully complete.
Dude, it's just so impressive, man. When you showed me that and told me that you built that, it was like
Yeah, dude. I thought
crazy to me.
I
You,
thought
Yeah.
that was like a
I-
fucking
you built a
$1,000
fucking guitar, dude.
Some-
you built a guitar. Yourself.
Sometimes I don't believe it either. Like
It's-
I'll look at it, and I'll be like, yeah, this thing's like my child.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean,
I mean,
Like
hey,
Very impressive.
I could if I were to like have to get rid of all of my instruments and stuff, I couldn't get rid of this
No,
one. I would
never.
have to
That's
keep
a
it.
and where do
beautiful
you
work
start when you are starting to build a guitar? What was that? Just you got a piece of wood?
Yeah, so it's a little. There's a couple different ways you can do it. The most efficient way, in my view, at least, is so I got a hunk of wood from eBay. This
Okay.
is spalted maple, so it's got fungus, and it's rotten. It's super soft. Well, it's not now, but it was. You could stick like your entire finger into it. But basically, what I did was I got like some CNC cut routing templates to route out all the cavities for the neck and the pickups and everything, and then you just pin them in place and then route out all the cavities, cut it out, straighten all your edges and stuff like that, and then you have a body which you can actually, work with and kind of form a guitar from there. So that's the stage I'm at now. I'm just really cranking out a ton of bodies of this type and of another body shape that I made.
It's amazing, man. You know what you should do? Do a TikTok page. Building your next guitar.
yeah.
I should.
You probably go viral.
He's-
Everyone tells me
Honestly.
to.
He
I-
swore that he would never download TikTok.
I'm very proud
Me
to say.
Yeah, I never would have thought I would have had a TikTok because I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god, it's such for girls. And then-
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
then
have
I
a
would-
TikTok.
and I was like, all right, I'll make one.
Well, I'm proud to say that I am one of the few people who has never even thought of downloading TikTok in their life. Yeah, exactly, right?
Terrified.
No, but I mean, I hear a lot of people saying that I should do that, and I reluctantly agree with them. I still haven't done it yet, but I probably will eventually.
I mean,
coming soon.
you'd probably go
Yeah.
viral on TikTok.
I
building the
I hope.
guitars.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like the new hotspot now.
Yeah.
as much as I hate it, I mean, I kind of
Even if you don't want to do a personal one, you guys
well,
want to make a band page.
you gotta.
Yeah.
Do we have
That's it,
we do
yeah.
have a band one, don't we? Yeah.
A band TikTok.
Yeah, follow
Okay.
the Age of War on TikTok.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Has-
know it existed.
Go follow
It
it.
has like 17
Instagram.
followers.
It was really recent that we made it.
Yeah.
I'll follow your
Yeah.
page on TikTok.
But yeah, we I don't know. I mean, I never really saw myself getting TikTok, but I mean, I guess you really got to use the tools that are available to
you
you.
do,
You
man.
know.
Yeah.
And that's the key with we've been trying to do LinkedIn actually to kind of market ourselves to sort of like higher ups in the music industry, if that makes
It
sense.
always looks good to have
yeah,
LinkedIn.
yeah.
So, yeah, very impressive, man.
Thank
that
you.
guitar,
Thank you.
it's
That
it's
is- that
awesome.
is
It
cool.
really is, and that's what you played tonight with.
Yeah.
Sounds unbelievable. Like
Thank
the,
you.
The sound that oh my god, dude, you guys rocked out. You really
Thank you.
did. Like
Thank you.
we've been having these bands and these artists coming on the show all the time, and it's just like
It's
you know,
surreal, yeah. It's
you
really cool.
you don't know what to expect. You really don't, and then you're like, okay, they're gonna come in, they're gonna play, and then we're just gonna hurry up, record, and but sometimes we don't want them to. We don't want the people to stop playing. We're just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
keep going, keep
Yeah.
playing more. And
Yeah.
that's what it felt
Yeah.
like tonight when
Oh,
you
thank
were
you.
playing. Like
Thanks.
I was just like, keep going, put
Yeah.
on more
Yeah.
songs,
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
going. You know?
So I did. I did hear them play at Timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
in
You were
Gloucester
you were
City.
telling me.
Yeah.
I was there. We were there with Jawn, our friend
Jonathan.
Jonathan. We were doing a thing for his music video that we were helping him make. And you guys were there.
Yeah.
Well, I saw you guys. I was talking to a couple people, and I remember somebody was like, "Yo, those kids over there, they're Donnie Rocket's grandkids." And then I was like, "What?" I didn't even know. Like, I thought Donnie Rocket had like one daughter or something.
Yeah.
Then I was like, "He has all these grandkids." It was you, and you had a couple. There was a couple of girls with
yeah,
you too.
yeah.
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 They said you all were his grandkids.
Nah.
No.
It was
I
my
was
it was
like-
my girlfriend and two of our friends.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was like, damn, Donnie Rocket has all these grandkids all of a sudden.
Yeah.
He is great though, man. But right
He's a
when
cool dude. Yeah.
He's a cool dude.
right when that's how I ended up messaging you, he was like I was talking to him a couple days later, and that night
Mhm.
he was shouting you guys out. He was like, he came up to me, and he was like, Jim, and I think he came up to Carter, and he was like, yo, these kids, they are the real deal, man. They
Thanks,
are.
yeah.
They're really good. They're going places.
Yeah.
You
I'm-
gotta hook up with
I'm
them.
glad people think that about us behind our back. You know, like it's nice. It's nice to hear it to your face,
Yeah.
but it's good to get like some affirmation that like, oh yeah, people
Oh, yeah,
actually
man.
think that about you.
They're digging
behind
it.
your
Yeah,
back,
no,
you know?
he was he was nothing but good things to say, and he was like, you got to get these guys on your show, you got to get them down to the studio, you have to do a thing, and I'm happy we did.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
For sure. Yeah, I've had a
I-
lot of fun so far. Yeah.
it's funny
Good.
because I was telling your dad, I was messaging when I first messaged you or the Age of War
Yeah, on our Instagram. yeah.
Instagram
Yeah.
account. I didn't know you guys were so young, you
Really?
know. And I
Really?
remember I told you, you were like, he was like, yeah, we're like 17 or. I was like, what?
Yeah,
had no
yeah, I
idea.
remember
you
that,
guys do
yeah.
look a little. Well, yeah, Lucas, you look a little young, but you two can pass for older kids, I think.
When they first
Oh, yeah.
got here, I was telling Jimmy, I
I
was
was
like,
like, you know, yeah,
I
you
was
have to
like,
bring your
guys should
mom or
look like
something,
me.
dude.
I look like what you should be. Like it's like the opposite. Like I
Yeah.
look like I'm your age and
Yeah.
everything. It's like the opposite. It's
I've
like
had-
you know.
I've had people mistake me for 25, and I'm like, are you serious? Like,
Wow.
I don't see myself as even 18. You know, like I look at myself and I'm like, okay, yeah, I look like a reasonable.
You're only
17-year-old.
17.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
Can you buy
Thank
Sean
you for
some
that,
beer?
Luke.
Buy me some beer.
I
Yeah.
can picture Jake walking in the beer store buying beer for you.
I could. They
Perfect.
probably wouldn't even card me.
I don't even drink beer, but hey, fuck it.
I when I was a kid, I looked older too. Like I had never had a well, no, oh God, I'm saying I shouldn't be saying I bought beer when I was under 18. but
Jimmy, you
yeah.
did what?
No.
Statute of limitations is over. You're fine.
I mean, I don't want to be a bad influence, but whatever. You guys are playing rock clubs and pagan clubs and
Yeah.
these festivals. I'm sure you guys see your fair share of things. But
Oh yeah,
Oh, man.
we
Yeah.
played the weed festival in Atlantic City. Trust me,
Perfect-
we've seen.
perfect place to play.
Yeah, we've seen a decent amount.
that's great. And I met your parents today. Well, Lucas and Jake, you guys
Yeah.
are brothers.
Yes,
And then Devin, you are
the outsider.
the outsider, and you guys
Yeah.
have known each other for a long time, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably about like 5 or 6 years.
5 or
now.
6 years, okay. And Donnie Rocket is who is taught you how to play bass. Is that what it was?
Yeah, I did lessons with him.
Oh wow.
How was that? How was that? Getting lessons from the infamous fucking Donnie Rocket.
Rocket Man.
It was great. I learned a lot from him.
Yeah, he's a psychopath, man. They were just on this couch. They were just on this couch last weekend. Him and I don't know if you guys know David St. James.
I recognize the name. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a
David
character.
St. James is a character, that's for sure. And then we had what was his name, Bobby O, all on the couch last weekend. And I'll tell you what, I told them on the show they all have to take podcast. They have to go to podcast school, all three of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Talking over each other like
Donnie
Oh,
Rocket. The
God.
best part was he kept on like going into these crazy stories. Shit, he didn't really want to talk about on the pod.
Yeah.
He'd go, "Oh my God, Jimmy, I keep on forgetting I'm on a podcast." He said, like, you are forgetting that you're on a podcast. We are literally all hooked up with headsets and
Yeah.
mics.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you can't
exactly.
be- wait a second. Let me feel. Oh, that's right. I got head.
Yeah. Oh wait, we're
Well,
on.
I mean,
Yeah.
Have a mic.
even
Testing.
this is just more like just casual conversation.
Yeah, yeah,
So I
exactly.
understand where he kind of like
Yeah.
know
yeah,
you just
yeah.
get lost
He's
in
just
the,
he's a character, man. He's
lost in
funny.
thought.
I love Donnie.
he's a great
Yeah, he's
dude.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's,
cool
he's,
guy.
he's
Well,
something else. That's
yeah,
for
we've
sure.
been hooked up with him since we first started, and he's been nothing but helpful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you guys, I know, was that your first time playing Timeout? Did you play that?
No.
No, we played Timeout 1 a lot when it was still
Yeah.
open.
Okay, cool.
And
yeah.
then that was we played Timeout 2 twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we played that twice, and then the second time was recently. I think that was the one that you were at.
Where in Jersey are you guys from?
Deptford.
Deptford.
I'm
Okay.
from
wow.
Williamstown.
He's from
Williamstown. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Billtown. That's Jimmy Marrero area,
Yeah,
man.
there you go. There you go. Shout out to you, buddy.
Yeah, he was actually supposed to come by. He wanted to meet you guys.
Oh.
But let's get on to Lucas here. Drumming. Drummer.
Yes.
When did you start playing drums?
When I was 5.
5.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn. Your parents got you a drum kit at 5 years old.
Yes.
You lucky duck.
Those are some supportive ass parents you have right here.
Yeah.
They're
There
sitting
you
right
go.
here.
Over there.
Shout out to
Off
you guys.
camera, but
round of applause. Come on,
yeah,
brother. Give them a round of applause.
Yeah, there you go.
For parents to buy their 5-year-old kid a drum set, they must want them to
Be like,
be
hey,
the best at it.
Yeah.
'cause,
you're gonna be a
I
rock
mean,
star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
I can like how often do you play that drum set?
Every day.
Every day.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
I'm
answer
big
for you.
energy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
God, Lucas.
I play it every day for like 2 hours every single day.
Yeah, I saw you doing the tricks and everything
Yeah.
else, dude. You're getting fancy down there.
Look at that.
So what would happen if you did, like, do you even care if you do mess up on one of those tricks? Is it embarrassing or you
It's-
just swing it off?
Oh, it's embarrassing for really only me.
Yeah, no one notices.
Yeah,
No one ever notices,
really
yeah.
notices because I'll just pick up like a stick from the side because I have like a stick bag with extra sticks.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
It's like a magic trick.
yeah, it's like I drop it and then like half a second later a new stick's already in my hand.
Wow.
But like only I notice, and then sometimes when my dad sees it, he notices. But that's really it.
Yeah,
Like,
well, I
nobody
saw it because I couldn't really see you. I was watching you from
Yeah.
the computer screen. And I was like, look at this little Travis Barker motherfucker. Fucking doing
Yeah,
the
dude.
tricks with the drumsticks.
Yeah, when you can learn how to do tricks on the drums and not mess up like that and just keep going and
It looks cool.
and
Yeah.
playing
it
as
looks
fast
cool,
as
man.
you do, that's got to take some really, really, really hard practice to be
Yeah.
able to do some creative shit like that. Because I know some drummers are just, they're just they're not fancy with it. They just play and that's it.
Yeah, the tricks are
And then-
definitely not a necessary
and
thing.
then when you
but
learn
it's-
tricks
it's-
like that, you feel hot as
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like, ah,
You look cool.
Yeah.
It looks
You're
cool.
like,
You're
I'm the
like,
fucking shit, man. Like,
Yeah.
nobody can do that but me.
Yeah. I look back on him like while he's playing, and his face says it all. He
Yeah,
knows. He
he's-
knows he's the coolest dude. In the room.
Yeah.
You're feeling that shit when
Well-
you're playing.
back
Yeah, man.
back when I first started like doing shows, I would just sit there with this like a super mad look on my face. I was like
Yeah.
super mad, and I would just stand there in the same spot and I would just play.
He wasn't. He wasn't actually mad.
Yeah.
It's just he was so focused
Yeah.
that he would like.
I was just like
The rest-
staring straight ahead, just
Yeah,
playing.
the resting bitch face, as everybody
Yeah.
calls it.
Exactly.
It's like, got the ugly mug on, and you're just like,
Yeah.
Did you grow the long hair just because
Mm-hmm.
to do the drumming?
Of course
Yeah.
he did. Why would
Yeah.
my,
why
my
else?
mom didn't want me to have long hair before it was like I was playing drums and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's another thing. It looks cool.
Yeah.
It went.
Drumming with the long hair.
It went through a couple rough
100%.
phases.
Yes.
His long
One
hair.
time, the barber cut me too short, and it looked horrible.
Oh,
no.
It was horrible.
That's the
Yeah.
worst.
It was almost
It's
like a
the
bowl
worst.
cut.
Yeah, it was it was a bowl
bad.
cut.
It was bad.
It was horrible.
It was bad for a good 6 months.
Because it
Wow.
looked fine, and then I was like unsure of what I wanted. Like she was like, "Oh, what do you want?" And I was like, "I don't know," and she was like, "All right, I think I have an idea of what to give you," and she like it was basically a bowl cut.
When she
Yeah.
says that, you gotta be really nervous. She's
He-
like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'll get a perfect
well,
haircut."
I was
for
only
you."
I was only
It's
like 9 at the time, so
So you haven't cut your hair since then?
I get like trimmed, get it trimmed, but I
Ah,
don't
okay,
like
because
that.
it's long as
Wow,
shit.
wow.
Yeah, you've been growing
Okay.
that for a while.
nice.
So, Devin, I heard it's past your bedtime, dude. Is that you
Yes, sir.
usually
Ruh-roh.
go to sleep early, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
got to sleep really
You
early.
look pretty exhausted.
It's past. It's
Passing
past
out
both of
over
their
here.
bedtimes.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
know-
really?
I know.
Yeah.
That happens.
He was sleeping while we were setting up.
Yeah,
He was
he's
sitting there
sitting
trying to
there.
go to sleep.
I was like, I thought something happened. Like I thought he was like real upset about something, and I was like, uh-oh.
Nah,
I
he's
was
fine.
Like,
He's
what's
like I
going
said,
on?
he's just the cool, mysterious,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
quiet
Yeah.
bassist. He's gonna be the one. I'm telling you, he's
Yeah.
gonna be the problem when you guys get big and you're living in L.A.
Well,
You're
we
gonna
just
be hearing his name most of the time in the
Yeah.
band, like that
Devin
dude's
on
crazy.
TMC all the time. I'm like, oh man, that don't move to L.A. Bucky says. Bucky's not mic'd up. Everyone, we can't hear him today. Sorry,
I
Buck.
would never.
I would
move to LA.
yeah, I wouldn't move to LA either.
Yeah.
I think
honestly.
everybody says that.
I would not move to
until
LA.
money starts coming in.
I
But
would,
Yeah.
I mean, you
I
know,
would rather live in Wisconsin than LA.
Who even lives in Wisconsin?
yeah,
Exactly.
well, I mean, Wisconsin. What you said about moving to Wisconsin?
Nobody
if you wanna
likes
be,
Wisconsin.
If you want to be a famous rock band, you
Don't
know,
go to
it's
Wisconsin.
kind of
Yeah.
L.A. might have to be a thing.
Yeah.
You know.
I would.
Yeah.
LA are like
I would.
No,
much
not
so.
anymore.
I would want to live
You
in.
don't
Yeah.
think so?
No.
well, not because
Everybody's doing studios in their bedrooms. Like
Yeah.
you don't need that whole like how it used to be with big record executives and all that. Everyone's just producing their own stuff.
Yeah, but you don't
can
think
get it out there yourself.
you don't think you need the Hollywood clubs, the whiskey and all those clubs.
Marketing. I mean, if you want to get someone big out there, like for marketing, have them sink money into that, then that's fine. But like producing and all that stuff, you do it all in your room.
But I
Yeah.
mean, still to this day, playing those bars, I think it is kind of important.
Well,
Those
Luke-
Hollywood clubs.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Luke
get your
Luke
name out
almost
there.
Luke almost
Yeah.
played one of those a couple years back. Yeah.
You almost played the whiskey, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Really?
He was
I don't even remember that.
he was supposed to we were friends with someone who was it Norm's Judas Priest cover band? Okay, so we were friends with someone who had a Judas Priest cover band
Nice.
and they were going there.
Oh yeah, I remember
and
this
their
now.
and their
Yeah.
their drummer quit or they just couldn't make it. He didn't want to do it.
Get the fuck out of
And
here.
they were gonna get Luke to do it, and we were gonna do it. We were about to buy a plane ticket, and then
Yeah.
there was it fell through or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just what was that? What it was? He wouldn't have been able to get in. He was too young.
Yeah.
Oh man, but still, like even just.
That
Even
sucks.
knowing you had that opportunity,
Yeah.
a band, you being such a young kid, and a band asked you
Yeah.
Yeah.
take over for drums and
especially-
play the whiskey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And
fucking
especially
insane.
after a
Yeah.
great band like Judas Priest that they're covering and shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, like I would have felt
Yeah.
honored.
So cool, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man.
So do you guys? How do you guys work together? Do you bump
We-
heads a lot?
We work horribly to. No, I'm
You
just
work-
kidding.
No, we do. You guys fight a lot.
Now we're I mean, brother versus
Yeah.
brother bickering and
Which is
stuff like that.
understandable.
But I mean, when it comes to actually getting down to business and getting stuff done, we're relatively efficient.
Yeah, we wrote a song in 15 minutes.
We did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually
So?
our songwriting sessions either last like months or like 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And usually our best songs come from just a moment of inspiration where we can make something in 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And one song we had I had it all written out.
You can say the name.
Oblivion.
Yeah, our one song Oblivion, I had it all written out and it didn't really work out. Like everyone kind of had their own kind of issues with
Yeah.
it and stuff like that. So we were like, okay, fine. We're going to go in there and we're just going to spend all day trying to revamp this. And we came out in 15 minutes and we had a completely different song and it worked
Wow.
out
Wow.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
it
hear
was-
that a lot. I hear that
Yeah.
a lot with
That's
bands.
cool, though.
Like 1 minute you'll be writing one song specifically, and then it'll just change into a whole new
That's-
thing, and then
that's
you'll be
exact-
like,
Well,
whoa, like who knew that was gonna happen? Like in one minute you got one idea and it turns into a whole nother thing, and sometimes
Yeah.
the thing that changes it, it'll be bigger than it might even be bigger than what you previously
Well,
thought. you know?
sometimes we. sometimes we have even like tried to create a new part for a song, and that part just turns into a different song entirely.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, one time we were working on a song for almost 2 years, just like really, because I mean, A, we hadn't really got the chance to get into the studio, and B, we were really just trying to make sure that this was actually like
Going to be something.
Yeah.
that we were
Yeah.
proud of. It was kind of more
Right.
like a conceptual kind of thing.
I gotcha.
It originally was like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was 13.
Whoa.
13?
what
are you
Are
guys,
you
song?
serious?
What song are you talking about?
The
15-minute
darkest
song.
hour.
Holy shit.
The
Oh,
first-
yeah.
Sound
All right, Dream Theater.
The
All right,
first,
cool.
yeah.
And
Calm down.
The
it's
first recording of it was 13 minutes long.
yeah, it's down to about 6:45 now, I think.
Wow,
Nah,
still
we
a
cut it
pretty
even
long
more.
song.
Yeah, that's I think our longest song's like 7. We're really not trying
Guess
to go
what?
over
It's
that. We're-
hard, but long songs that when they work, they fucking work.
They
Yeah.
do.
They sound
But we
You know.
gold.
what we need now, and we're actually working on a lot, is short 3-minute kind of things to really grab your
Like a
attention.
punch in the face.
Because like a lot of
There you go,
people,
That's a good one.
a lot of people don't really. They can't sit through a 7-minute song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can't. Like I've talked to people before who think that a 3-minute song is like insanely long,
Really?
and I'm like, dude, are you serious?
Yeah, I think
like
3
you
minutes
can't.
is usually kind
Yeah,
of
it's
average.
You can't-
the
you
average
can't-
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
You
I
can't
would
sit
think.
down and absorb a song for 3 minutes. Dude, like one of my favorite songs is like 15 and a half minutes long. And I'll listen to it and be like, it's over already?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
seriously?
Yeah.
time
like-
flies when
It's
Yeah.
diff-
I don't
it's
think
di-
those
it's
people
different
are
with
real
everybody.
fans of
Everybody's
music.
different.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They
It's
don't
a-
get that in depth.
Either that or they just haven't really taken the time to, like, experience different things outside of, like, the 2.5 minute instant gratification kind of songs, you know?
Yeah. So I'm not a musician at all. Like I work, like a lot of these guys that I work with are all musicians, and they're very talented.
Yeah.
But my question is for you: when you hear a song as a bassist or as a guitarist or a drummer, when you hear the song at first, do you hear that instrument? Is that
Yeah.
is that
When-
what you listen
yeah.
to?
Yeah.
Whenever
Nope.
I listen to music, all I
No?
listen.
No, they always drown out the bass.
Yeah, true.
Oh man, the bass don't ever get no love.
Yeah. Whenever I listen to music, all I really listen to is just the drums and like the drum parts. in
Wow.
it.
I
Yeah.
listen to the drums.
And
That's pretty
I
cool,
actually
man.
find myself ignoring the drums a lot of times. And it's not
That's
not
fascinating to me. That's
it's-
why I asked.
it's-
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
it's not in like a way where I'm like purposefully tuning it out because I don't like drums. I mean, I love playing drums.
Dude, that's my favorite instrument, bro. I love the drums.
I'm like, if you see me drum, I absolutely suck at drumming. I'm like the worst drummer you'll ever
it's
see.
just a lot
in
of
your
fun,
life.
though,
Yeah.
right?
I'm like smiling ear to ear every time I play drums. It's so much fun. But I don't know. I mean, I really do pick up on guitar and vocals a lot more when I listen to music.
Yeah.
And that is probably true for a lot of people, though. You know?
Yeah, yeah, but like what you were saying, Devin, like a lot of the times the bass is drowned out. But is that your go-to? Is it the bass? Is that your go-to instrument, or do you play anything else?
I play guitar, bass, drums, sometimes piano, but like
nice.
I usually stick to like guitar and bass.
Okay, all right. And so, are you with the guitar? Do you play for any other bands, or do you do anything
No,
else?
I'm
with it?
just in this band.
Okay, cool, cool.
Nice.
Are you a better guitarist than him, Jake?
Uh-oh.
I've actually never heard him
Just
play
the nod's
guitar.
good enough. He's got it.
I've never heard Devin play guitar before.
I'm trying to break up the
Really?
band, guys.
Hey.
Yeah, I've never heard him play guitar before.
Oh, well, that might have to
Um,
be a thing.
Yeah, no, it should be. He should get like a double necked guitar / bass guy,
There you
or like one of
go.
those
That'll make him look cool as shit. Be like,
I don't know
yeah,
if you've
what's this
seen, like,
fucking guitar?
the 18 string guitars that where the neck is like this wide.
Yeah.
Get him one of those, and he could just play it right there. You know.
Oh,
He's like, no,
man.
no. He's like shaking his head like, no.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
God.
The manager is talking about
Oh
breaking
my
fingers. I might have to
God.
stop trying to break up the band here. We're gonna have some problems at the garage Jawn house.
I have a question. So when you guys play, like, do you ever feel like when you're playing, do you ever feel like it's like you sound like a band that you really like? If you're like playing something and you're like, oh shit, I heard a little like Zeppelin, or I heard a little of this band in there, and you're like, holy shit, that kind of sounded similar to something that we've heard before. And like the first time you create it, like it says, whoa, like
Do you want to go first?
that
Devin?
sounds familiar.
No.
'Cause I've heard a lot of bands actually do some shit like that. And it's
Yeah,
crazy.
we draw a lot of inspiration from our favorite bands. Like one of the biggest ones is Tool,
Yeah, there
of
you
course.
go. Yeah.
Alter Bridge, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Ooh, Alter Bridge.
I
That's
love
a good
Alter
band.
Bridge. I listen to Miles Kennedy a lot. I
Yeah,
like his
he's-
vocal.
dude,
I
he's
like
phenomenal,
his
man.
vocal.
I'm better than him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lucas, what's
Me
your
too.
favorite
Love it.
band? What's your favorite band?
Luke only
I
listens
think
to
I
Slipknot.
think me and him
Only
me and
Slipknot.
him have a similar love. We have our Slipknot.
Ah, yeah, Slipknot
Slipknot is
crazies.
the
Yeah,
best.
man.
It's
Yep.
only Slipknot.
Yeah.
Slipknot's
You look a little like Joey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, a little Joey vibe going.
Right,
Yeah.
put a mask on him and a jumpsuit, and I
yeah.
think you got it.
God.
Yeah. Right? And then-
I
Those masks are creepy.
That's
nah, they're
fucking
cool.
cool.
They're cool.
Are you
They're
kidding?
cool.
They're cool.
Fucking
I like-
cool as
they're
shit.
cool.
I want to
Yeah.
collect them eventually.
I'm
Like,
kind
I
of
wanna-
scared of them.
I just
I want
want
to start a collection.
I just want like one of them.
Just one. I want
Yeah.
Corey's. I want Corey's mask.
His-
Corey's and
his
Joey's.
old one?
That's it.
Or
No, his newer one.
his newer
His
one's
newer
cool.
one looks unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's like he did it like a. It's like a tribute to like a horror movie
Mm.
that he
Yeah.
really likes. I can't remember
Yeah.
the name, but it. Oh my
It's
god.
cool.
Sean loves these
so-
fucking
dude,
masks. that
Yeah.
they have.
Oh, they're
They're
cool.
unreal,
They are
cool. They're
man.
really
Like
cool.
they the way that they do them, and I
Yeah.
don't know how they come up with this shit.
I don't know
man.
why
like,
I can't.
Bro,
I
like,
don't know why I
like,
can't think of his
genius.
name. Spikehead.
Oh,
Craig
Craig.
Sean-
Craig.
Sean-
Yeah, yeah.
Craig Jones.
Sean's like a
Yeah.
Slipknot fashioneer.
Yeah.
He's like,
Ask
I
me
remember he was
anything
talking to
about
me. He was
them.
like, "Oh my god, like this, the new Slipknot masks, or this
Yeah.
new season's out."
The, the,
Oh my.
the new
Jesus
masks are
Christ.
great.
Yeah, I kind of drool over them a little bit.
Same.
Corey Taylor's a fucking god. Let me just say that right now, and then
Hey,
we'll
Sean.
end that.
What kind of toilet paper does Corey use?
I think he uses the fucking
He
whatever.
seems like he would
whatever-
use Charmin.
whatever
Wait,
that-
you what?
Whatever that fucking shit that the bear,
Charmin
the bear
Ultra
wipes
Soft.
his ass on.
Yeah.
Charmin
Charmin.
Ultra Soft. Yeah.
How the fuck? Is this a joke? You actually know what kind of toilet paper he uses?
No, it seems like he would use that.
Yeah.
He's one bougie two-ply motherfucker. Extra soft.
Shit.
Yes, I
You
know
are,
what.
you
to-
are a super
I
fan.
stalk him and I go and
Yeah.
I try to see what's
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here. Let me go,
How do-
while at it, let me go see if he has a fucking jock strap.
Oh
I can
my
fucking go.
God, dude.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
funny.
Here we go.
But yeah, dude, I love that guy, man. Corey Taylor, he's one talented motherfucker, man.
They are definitely all talented.
He-
That
that
talented
whole
band.
dude,
Dude,
and
I
rest in peace to Joey Jordison
Yeah.
and Paul Gray.
Yeah. I seen Slipknot back in October at the BB&T.
Yeah, that was a great
I
show,
got-
wasn't it?
I got pit tickets. Yeah.
Oh, you got pit ticket. All right.
Oh, yeah.
I was in the seats. I was up closer. I was in like section like 101 or
We know
something
where
like
that is.
that.
I probably
Everybody
saw.
knows where that is.
I probably
Yup.
saw you, and I
Yup.
didn't know it was you.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
I
You
was
never know.
I was the guy without a shirt on crowd surfing.
There you go.
You were crowd surfing?
Yeah, I
Was that your
was.
first time ever
Dude,
doing that? Or is
How
Yeah.
does it, how does
Yeah.
it how does it feel when you want to crowd surf? Like this
Oh,
feel
it was
weird.
it was
Surfing is fun.
it was crazy. It was
I've always
like
wanted to do that.
it was
It's fun.
it was. I can't even describe it really. It's like it's
you're
not
just
really
like floating.
it's not really it's fun. It is fun, but it's not really pleasant. It's
you
almost
got
like
people grabbing your
Yeah.
ass and
Yeah,
shit. and
it's
you're
like-
"Wah, wah," and
it's
you're
like-
whoa.
I mean, I was like holding on for dear life to my phone, like trying to take a video of me crowd surfing. I got a great video of it. It was crazy, but yeah,
That-
it was. Crowd surfing is definitely.
Crowd surfing,
Fantastic.
recording with your phone. That's got to be fucking cool as shit. Just like
It was
have your phone
terrifying.
out,
Yeah,
You're like,
except-
woo!
Except the video is like the phone's like this.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm
And you
getting
can't see-
jostled around.
You can't see a single thing.
I organized a wall of death.
No
In the middle of
way.
the show, yeah.
What's a wall of death?
You don't know
Oh,
what a
you
wall
don't know
of
what a
death
wall
is?
of death is?
It's where the
Oh,
crowd
where everybody runs
the
into
crowd
each other.
Scary.
The crowd
Ah,
separates,
Yeah.
and then when the
Oh,
beat drops, they all run
it's
at each
so
other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
so I kind of stay away from mosh pits,
Nah.
but they always kind of fucking try to
Follow
find
yeah.
me.
I was in a mosh
Whenever I'm
pit
at a
for.
show.
I was in the mosh pit at Slipknot for a good 4 hours.
Oh
Because
man.
I'm not
Nonstop.
into. I
Couldn't
know
walk
everybody
the
loves
next day,
doing
could
that,
ya?
like
No, my
beating the
back.
shit out of each other.
My back
but
was
no.
so bruised it was
I'm good.
basically blue.
Dude, I can't believe like Ant's another like
I know.
a Slipknot lover.
And he's a itsy bitsy little ant.
And he goes
loves,
and
he loves
he
mosh
loves-
pitting.
Oh, I
Dude,
was
he
I was
does
the
it.
I was the smallest dude there. I was the smallest dude there, And
But you don't care about getting
No, I don't.
punched, elbowed in the face.
oh, I
and
got
shit?
I got punched in the face a
You
couple
see, I'd
times.
get so
Adrenaline.
pissed off.
Adrenaline
Yeah,
eventually.
I
you got
got really pissed
so,
off.
You
Well,
got
I-
so much in you.
I
you
punched
can't
I
feel it.
punched a dude back in the face, but only
There you
because
go.
only because he was drunk and like literally like shoving me and stuff like that. And then he actually like elbowed me in the face like that. And I was like, all right,
That's a
dude. And I
no-no.
turned around and I punched him. And then
Wow.
he
Good.
like
Good for you.
he like just staggered off.
He's like, I just got beat up by
I
a
didn't
kid.
I didn't see him
Fuck.
I didn't see him the rest of the night.
Well, I like the last time I was at a wrestling show, a couple months ago, and they ended up having a real hardcore band that played during intermission, and this giant mosh pit happens. Buck will tell you, I was trying to stay as far away from these motherfuckers as I could, because everybody was all drunk as shit, like you said.
Yeah.
And no, dude, there was this one guy. He was like dancing around, swinging his feet in the air, like his
Oh,
foot
yeah.
went right past my face. I was
Yeah.
like, this
That's a
motherfucker.
classic mosh pit move.
Gotta get away from
There
me.
was this guy at Slipknot who was wearing another guy as a backpack, and then the guy and then like spinning around, and the dude was kicking people in the head.
Oh, no.
Like wearing him as a backpack, and the dude was kicking people in the head. Like literally just doing this with his feet, like on people's heads.
That's called the sprinkler.
It's just terrifying.
It was
man.
to see feet flying out of nowhere and kicking
yeah.
you right
It
in
was
the mitt.
that was about 15 minutes into the opening band, and I was
Wow.
like, this is gonna be an interesting night.
The if you were playing a show, would you ever want to do that? Like crowd surf, like
Oh,
jump
yeah.
into the crowd.
Oh
Yeah, I would if I was
Yeah.
ever playing a show like and there was like people like a huge crowd, I would definitely jump off
Oh,
into
yeah.
the crowd.
Can you do that?
It's a
Can you
goal.
can you do
Well,
the
you're-
Tommy Lee thing? Can you get in the big rotating ball?
Like Joey
Go
Jordison.
upside
can't-
down.
Yeah.
I can't do anything that spins because I'll get sick.
Ah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Can you do carousels or is
No,
that?
I'll get sick.
Yeah, you can't do
I
carousels.
think anybody would probably get sick doing that. I think Tommy Lee was he was on a lot of medicine when he was doing it.
Yeah,
Yikes.
highly
I mean,
medicated.
Yeah, I don't think he really cared about that.
Yeah.
But it does look badass, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. When Joey Jordison
Yeah,
does
Joey
it.
like flips him like
Oh, dude,
forward.
he gets strapped into this like it looks like a gaming chair.
Yeah.
And dude, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, watch the Spit It Out performance at Live
Yeah.
at Download.
I see.
And dude, I have the DVD, I have the concert, and like, dude, that guy when he just starts flipping when the
Yeah.
breakdown goes and he tells jump the fuck up, and then it just starts going like this.
That was crazy when they
and
did
it just
that.
goes like that, and he's sitting there, and he's still going, playing perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Sounds like he's not doing anything, and I'm like,
I don't know how he
does
does that.
do that?
He's
'cause
got to
he's-
have like a warehouse where he just practices
Dude,
that.
that
like,
dude
with,
worked
like,
his
upside
ass
down.
off in that band,
You know?
bro.
Yeah.
Like I used to see some of his practice videos, and dude,
Yeah,
he was great.
He's
Rest in
great.
peace to him, man. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe he died. I was in shock.
Yeah.
It really was.
I am interested in that do you all individually have a favorite show? Like that
Like-
you guys
Like
play?
Yeah,
TV
like-
show?
like-
No, like
Ah.
a show that you guys play.
Oh.
What's your favorite Netflix binge
Friends.
Breaking
for
Bad.
all the girls out there watching?
Breaking Bad.
Bad sucks.
Breaking
Shut up.
Bad.
Breaking Bad does not suck.
I didn't
Breaking
like
Bad is
it.
single-handedly the
worst
the
show
pinnacle
ever.
of television history.
Breaking Bad is I think that show is amazing.
Single-handedly the best show to
Only
ever be
nerds
produced.
who like to cook meth like that show.
I will give you.
I cannot confirm nor deny that.
I will give Brian
Oh, but-
Cranston some props.
Nah,
though,
Breaking
because-
Bad. You are a little young to even like that show, but it's really good. It's that last season though of Breaking Bad is
It was
just the most.
horrible.
It's the most depressing thing. It's like how it's all that show's always like kind of a dark humor.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of comedy thrown in. That last season, it's like they sucked every ounce of joy.
Oh, it was.
out of the
Geez,
show.
who would
I-
have thought? Who would have thought it wouldn't end well for the fucking meth dealers?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not just the meth dealers.
Who
Fucking
knew?
poor Hank.
Oh,
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it for me.
Oh shit.
are you still watching it?
Yeah, I'm on
Oh
season 2.
God, I'm sorry, buddy.
Catch up.
Everybody dies.
It's
Nah,
honestly
Thanks,
it's
Lucas.
honestly
Hank-
his
Hank-
Junior.
it's
gets
his
shot.
fault for
cares?
not watching it.
Hank
Yeah.
has a happy ending. I was just kidding.
Yeah.
It was just
It's all
kidding.
good.
Well, no, there is an alternate.
Hank and Gomez.
There's an
very happy
alternate
ending.
ending.
At the end, they pool their money and they start a circus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Hank and Gomez. They arrest all the bad guys, and and they live happily ever after. That's the end.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Sorry about that, bud. But anyway, what is your favorite show that you played?
For that we've played. For me, it was probably when we went to play. We did a tour recently with Rise Up TV. Honestly, the first show we did at the Beret in Atlantic
was a
City
good
was
show.
amazing.
Nice.
That was a good show. It was the
That's cool, man.
420.
Yeah,
The
first
festival.
one.
Okay. Yeah.
That was fantastic. That's actually a really good question. I would probably have to agree with Devin there. I mean, it was just
How many
Yeah.
people were there? Were there
There was
different
a-
stages?
there were 2 stages.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
one
whole
outside, one inside.
the whole event was like absolutely packed. And what just happened?
He
Oh
spilled
my
his beer.
Bucky
god.
spilled beer.
Oh.
And now he's rubbing it in with his
Lucas, that's
shoes.
not a rare
Oh.
occurrence, and
God.
yeah, just rub it on in.
Rub it in there, buddy.
There you go.
Bucky, will you get the fuck out?
The aroma of beer will now
Yeah.
Yeah.
be scented in the
We're all
room.
gonna smell like beer, and then I'm gonna have to
Oh
go to
my
school
God.
tomorrow.
I'm
they're gonna
not
be like,
even
where were
going
you?
to.
What were
gonna
you
go to
doing
school.
yesterday?
Really?
No, probably not.
You can't admit that you're skipping school in a podcast.
Oh, dude, I
What the
skip.
fuck are you
I
doing?
skip. I skip school so much. I'm not even gonna
I'm
lie.
sure the teachers are all going to see this.
She knows. She approves it.
I'm gonna hang the Talking
go.
Jawn flyers all over
It's-
your school.
This
There you
is
go.
this is not a bad thing. My school has a loophole that I exploit.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I have.
Are you gonna talk about it?
Yeah, I am actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My
It's
school.
just like
So enthusiastic.
my school has a loophole that I.
So my school has this rule where you can write yourself out and it's an excused absence. So you can literally just like write a note and say I was not feeling good on this date and then have your parents sign it.
Yeah, but
And
like,
then,
wouldn't it
like,
get
you get an
suspicious
excuse-
if you do that? too
Dude,
much?
I have 45 excused absences. I think maybe less.
Holy shit.
Probably
Alright.
less.
Might have
They're all meaningful excuses.
Actually,
right?
yeah, I have been sick a lot this
No,
year.
you haven't.
And we have
You
a lot of
definitely
those-
have not.
a lot-
Denial.
a lot of those were for shows like going away for like the weekend to do
Okay,
shows
yeah,
and
I
stuff
got
like
you.
that. And then so my entire school year my classes are completely meaningless.
But do you
I-
get good grades?
Yeah, I do get I'm all
I guess
straight.
that's all that matters.
All straight
Right?
A's, yeah.
Right.
Well, my
Right.
classes are so
Stay in
easy.
school, kids.
Like I literally so right now I have all half days for the rest of the year. I have for since January. And I mean I literally just I go into school for 2 hours and then I'm done. And I don't have any homework. I don't really have to do anything cuz I mean it's my senior year.
Yeah.
I mean the teachers don't care, So it's great. I mean, it's a lot of fun.
It's a win-win.
It's a lot of
Fucking
fun.
A,
It's a lot of
man.
it's a lot of fun
Gra-
doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it's alright. You win-win. You graduate, but you don't do really anything. And
Yeah.
you're just
Do you
like,
guys do any music programs at school?
No.
No.
Nope.
I dropped
My-
out of the music program because it sucked.
Yeah,
I got
it's
kicked
terrible.
Dang.
I got kicked out of drum class because I kept missing school so much. They
Really?
kicked me out. Yeah, I could never.
If you went to
Have
my school, you
one-
wouldn't have that problem.
Exactly. That's why I said lucky. Man, I didn't go to that school because dude, they came Lincoln. I'm not even gonna go into it. Lincoln's just a terrible school.
My school doesn't have a music program.
Really?
It's a vocational school.
Oh, okay.
I'm going there for engineering.
Okay.
It does not
Nice.
have a music program. The closest thing it has is like a drama/dance program.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
You can become a dancer.
No,
Learn how to do that too.
no. I am the whitest dancer you'll ever see in your life.
Dance for us.
I'm not gonna dance.
Dance for
I'm
us.
not dancing for
I've
you.
never seen
Break
you
a
dance,
move, bust a
honestly.
move.
Come on,
The
Jake.
only dance I know is the lawnmower.
The lawn.
Show us.
Okay, fine.
Here,
Oh,
Oh,
man.
This is a treat.
take your headphones off.
Here we go.
It's like right. You start off waiting line shot. Yeah. You start off and you do this, and then you just walk around like this.
That's brilliant. There
Yeah, you
go.
can always drive the car. That's a cool dance move. Just like, like that. I'm a horrible dancer myself.
Yeah.
Devin, I think you're an undercover dancer.
Uh-oh.
No.
I think you are like Kevin Bacon from Footloose.
no,
like
I'm
when
not,
you're
I'm not
walking
a
to your car,
dancer.
you go to an abandoned
No, he
warehouse.
definitely is. He's a closeted dancer.
Yeah, he goes to an abandoned warehouse all by himself, and he just dances his heart
Oh,
out.
Man.
Yeah, probably.
Kevin
Well,
Bacon,
we would never
eat your
know.
heart out.
We should follow him around with cameras.
You don't know, but when he's alone in his room, it's nothing but disco and dancing.
Exactly.
There's a button in his room where disco ball comes down, strobe
Yeah, that's
lights.
all. It's just like
I will survive.
everybody is looking out, making sure nobody's here.
Yeah.
All right, they're gone.
The wall rotates and it's his bell bottom jeans and all that.
Oh no, that's
Oh, man.
fantastic.
Oh, man.
He looks
So
like he's
Lucas-
gonna murder us.
Motherfucker.
He's been wanting to murder us this whole time.
We're never doing a fucking podcast again.
Guys are weird, man.
Devin, no, he cracked me up though. 'Cause when we were done performing, like I was doing anything. When you guys were done performing, Devin says to Jake, he's like, we still have to do more. I was like, yeah, this is a podcast.
He's
I'm
like,
past
dude,
my
he's like,
bedtime.
all right, are we out of here? And then I hear somebody say, no, we still got the interview, dude. And he's like, what?
Yeah.
He's like so shocked that he was like, oh my god, I gotta, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But Lucas, you didn't tell us what your favorite performance was.
I don't even know when it was, but we were doing a show, and there was a ton of people there, and it was like the final song of the show, and it was like a big ending, and everyone was like, throw your sticks. So I threw my sticks into the crowd. And
Yeah.
Let me speak. And I threw my sticks, and one of them hit somebody's drink and knocked it over onto their phone, and it ruined their phone. And the other one,
Wow.
the other stick, I think, just hit somebody.
Right,
So it
right
was
in
your
the neck,
favorite
right
show
in the
because you
face.
had destroyed somebody's
Yeah,
phone.
and it was very fun because it was our first paid show.
What was
Oh,
fun?
cool.
Oh,
What was
good.
fun? The show or destroying someone's phone?
Both.
Well, he got to destroy somebody's phone and he got paid for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
There
know,
you go.
it's pretty
It's
badass.
a win-win right there.
And do you guys have a official album? I meant to look earlier.
Yep.
We have two.
Two? Okay.
Well, the
We have an
second one,
EP.
we have an EP and then we have a collection of singles.
Okay.
And what is the album? What is the EP called?
The EP is called Trying Times.
Okay. Is it on anything?
Yeah, it's on
Spotify,
Apple
anything
Music,
like that?
Spotify.
Is it? Oh
yeah.
shit. Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah,
Check it
YouTube
out,
too.
people.
Yeah, check it out on YouTube. So yeah, we have our first album is called Trying Times, and then we released 4 singles: Drag You Under, The Call, Oblivion, and Forsaker. Forsaker you actually heard tonight. So those are all out on streaming platforms, and then we got a bunch of new crap coming out, which is absolutely absurd, and some of the best stuff in my personal opinion that we've written.
Hell yeah.
I can't
there
wait,
you
man.
go.
Yeah.
It should be really cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing all your guys' new music and,
same
and
here.
seeing your new adventures.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm happy. Like I was saying that earlier. I'm happy that Age of War got to do the podcast here. Before you get all famous. And I know you're not moving to LA or whatever. All this, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. in the
Wisconsin,
future.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wisconsin. You gotta
No,
get
I'm
the
glad
cheeseheads.
we did this. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I had a lot
this
of
was
fun.
great. I think I'm gonna
Thanks
wrap
for
it up.
coming, guys.
Cool.
But you guys, everybody watching, make sure you go follow Age of War on all their platforms. We found out they have a
Yes.
TikTok now that
Yeah,
we're going to
that's
start
news to
using
me.
more.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I will follow you right after the show. And what were you going to say,
Excellent.
Lucas?
subscribe to Lucas Hoops on YouTube.
Oh, subscribe to your
Yeah, I
personal
make
YouTube.
He,
okay.
drum
he does
covers.
drum covers.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
there you
Cool.
go,
We'll have
yeah.
to check some of them out, too.
And last but not least, don't forget to turn on that notification bell, y'all. Subscribe to that that Garage Jawn Productions. And yeah, I sound like fucking whatever pig. Porky. That's
Sound like
all,
whatever pig.
folks.
Devin, Jake, Lucas,
Thank
Age of
you
War,
guys
thank
for
you so
coming.
much for coming on.
Thank
and
you
good night,
so much.
everyone.
Thanks.